morning and good evening, everyone. I'm sorry today there was some issue with the room and it took me some time to figure it out. So if you were trying to connect before, I'm sorry for that inconvenience. So just to gather ourselves, I'll just play some basic music for 2 to 3 minutes. I would request us all to, just focus on our breath and be more here before we start with the session. I mean, the session has started, but before we start with the session. I'm assuming that we can hear the sound. Thank you. So starting today, we were just hearing the mantra, So Hum. We have taken this mantra before. This basically means I am that. Or it can also be said that I am everything and everything is me. So Hum. So is that, Hum is me, or I am that. It's a very beautiful mantra, and I'm happy that we could give it 5 minutes. Before we take up the next mantra, let's chant Om 3 times, the regular way that we do, and 3 times when we break it into A, U, and Ma. When we break it, we can feel the different chakras, the different centers of the body. And it's really nice. We can see how, the mantra vibrates. So we'll start. We'll take a long, deep breath in. Another deep breath. Breathing again. The mother says that Om is the signature of the divine himself. And as soon as we chant Om, the divine is present with us. So now taking again 3 long breaths and breaking the Om into A, U, Ma. Taking that. Ah. No rush between the Oms. Taking another long breath in. Another deep breath in. I find it quite nice that even Om ends with Ma. So it's very loving. So today, the first mantra that we'll be taking up, we did Soham a little bit, and now it's Lokah, Samastha, Sukhino, Bhavantu. I'll put it up and I'll tell you more about it. And we can't hear the sound, can we?
Samastha
Can we hear the sound?
Sukhino Bhavantu Lokah Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokah Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu
So here is the meaning. Lokah
Lokah
is
Samastha
lok. May all beings.
Sukhino
Samastha is
Bhavantu
everywhere. Sukhino is be happy. And bhavantu means
Lokah
and
Samastha
free.
Sukhino
So may all beings
Bhavantu
everywhere be happy and free. So now I'm
Lokah
assuming that we can see
Samastha
the screen as well as hear
Sukhino
the sound. If you
Bhavantu
can't hear the sound or see the screen, please let me know. And now we can close our eyes or keep them open and chant with the
Lokah
sound. Thank you.
Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokah 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 Samastha Lokah Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu. 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 Lokah Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu.
Samastha Sukhino Bhavantu. I think this is again a very beautiful prayer, because all of us, we do get overwhelmed, right? With all that is happening outside, everything that's happening inside, the, the everyday suffering, the little pains. We cross a homeless person, we cross a beggar, we do feel the pain. And we see so many people, including ourselves, that at times life feels tough. And it feels senseless to have, wars after so much realization, so much history. So I think this beautiful mantra, where we are praying that may everyone be happy, may everyone be free. I think if, it's like, sometimes when we feel that, most of the time, I think we feel that, I'm so small, I'm just one. What can I do? And yet, these are the things that we can do. But mostly we don't have faith, right? We don't believe that this makes a difference. And yet, when we actually start doing it, we do feel a difference, and it does make a difference. Mother has gone as far as saying that just imagination, our imagination is a reality in in a different way, like in a different, I don't know the word she uses, I'll share that. So if imagination is also a reality, we do know that chanting and mantras, they go way, way back. So anytime we see somebody who we cannot help, or we ourselves are feeling helpless, I think we can remember to chant this beautiful mantra. May all beings be happy, the whole world be happy and be free. And, even if it helps me be more peaceful. It's like one drop less of poison in the ocean. So, yeah. So, I had shared, in the group, a new document that we had found, a compilation that we had found on Nam Japa, chanting. So I would like to share some things from that. It was, I mean, again, everything is beautiful and so was that. So I just read it. Sweet Mother, how can one draw energy into oneself from outside? Mother says, that depends on the kind of energy one wants to absorb. For each region of the being has a corresponding kind of energy. If it's physical energy, we absorb it principally through respiration, and all that facilitates and improves respiration increases at the same time the absorption of physical energy. But there are many other kinds of energies, or rather, many other forms of energy, which is one and universal. And it is through the various yogic exercises of breathing, meditation, japa, which is chanting, and concentration that one puts oneself in contact with these various forms of energy. So just reiterating that these are not just, word plays, and this is not just, how we say that, oh, it's a good way of passing time. No, this is actually, and those of us who actually do it, they know that we don't need to read these things. And yet we need to be reminded. Yeah. So this is how we come in contact with the higher energy. So I'll put the next chant now. We are all very familiar with it. Now we'll chant Ma's name, and I will put on the recording that we will use. If there's anything anybody wants to share right now, or say you're welcome to unmute. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'll start with my assuming you can hear the sound. Yeah? Thank you. We have been repeatedly told that mother's name is the golden key. I remember very distinctively Dr. Anand Reddy, he formed Sakar, and he had given a beautiful lecture, on what did Sri Aurobindo say, what were the teachings and stuff, and how he basically covered like how at what stage what was important. And then, after a very long lecture, he basically ended that now the only mantra, the only thing that one is expected to do, the role that we have is of a mother's child. There's nothing else. So if we can just remember that, I love the mother and the mother loves me, that's enough. That's enough. So, we can do that by just chanting Ma's name, or, we can keep her, we don't, but we must keep her in our heart with ourselves all the time. Wherever we go, like a small child who tells his mother or asks his mother, can I go, or this is where I'm going. If we can have that relationship with her, that what that's what is expected of a sadhak practicing integral yoga. Now, I love the mother and the mother loves me. We were transcribing a talk on occultism, Monica, basically. Huge talk, a very long one by Dr. Alok Pandey last week. And Dr. Alok Pandey kept talking about different kind of hidden forces, forces of lower nature. And every 7 to 10 minutes, but he would say, but none of that matter because we have mother's name. None of that matters. He would complete the whole thing, like how that force does that. But he'll again remind us that if we can just invoke mother's name, and he said there's no way to do it, right? There's no correct pronunciation. It's almost similar in all languages. Just ma, just ma. Everything we do, big or small, anything that we feel is not right, is right. We remember her name. So, yeah. Um, I had one more thing to share from that book. I'll just Uh, Rick, would you like to read it since your camera is on? I'm calling out.
Okay. Written by Sri Aurobindo to his secretary, who replied to the Inquirer. That's the editor's note. And now, Sri Aurobindo says, in reply to your letter, that you can meditate on the mother in the heart and call on her. Remember her and dedicate or offer to her all your life and thoughts and actions. If you like, you can make a japa of her name. You can call to her to purify your being and change your nature. Or you can concentrate to call down from above you, where it always is, to call down from above you first her calm and peace, then her power and light, and her ananda. It is always there above the head, but superconscient to the human mind, By aspiration and concentration, it can become conscient to it, and the Adhar can open to it so that it descends and enters into mind, life, and body.
Thank you so much. Just, want us all, just reminding myself more than the other. We think that I just have to dedicate, the big things to her, the big actions, something drastic would happen. Huge bouts of anger. Yes, I can say that, oh God, mother, what did I do? But here we are again and again told that everything, the moment I catch myself thinking, I just say, oh mother, what do I do here? You take it, you take it. Unless that relationship is not intimate, it's not thorough, it's not real as, this cup in my hand. I think we still have a lot of invocations to do. So just remembering that that's what we have to do. And I also really like the second para, where it's broken down and where it says that, of course, first the calm and peace, because we need that even to hold the light and the Ananda. And I really like where it says that it's always there. And that's what we hear again and again, right? That the love is already there. The knowledge is already there. The realization is already there. We just have to become conscious of it. And just, resharing that once Oprah had interviewed Thai, Thich Nhat Hanh, and she had said that, why, you always appear so calm and you have no anger issues. How's that? And, he just smiled and he said, that's my practice. And probably she was expecting a big answer, or, he would, I don't know, we were expecting some, oh, that's, I'm so cool kind. But it's so simple, right? That's his practice. So our question for the day is, what's my practice? What am I working towards? And is there a link, between what I aspire to be and what I actually do in my moment to moment every day? I spoke a lot today. I don't know why. So apologies for that. So it's already time, but I wanted to end with Om Namo Bhagavate in mother's voice. If we wish to leave, we are more than welcome to. And I play it for the next 5 minutes. We can leave whenever we want to.
Om Namo Bhagavate. Om Namo Bhagavate.
I hope you can hear the sound. If not,
Om
please tell me.
Namo Bhagavate.
Yes.
Om Namo Bhagavate. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate.
Apologies for stopping all these. Please give me that. Ending today's session, Mother's voice, we heard Om Namo Bhagavate. May the divine manifest. So Mother said that she just repeated the mantra 13 times and she saw the cells of the body respond to her call for transformation. Just 13 times. So she said the work that could have taken years and years of physical transformation that she wanted to do after Sri Aurobindo had called down the super consciousness was done in months with this mantra, which works on the subconscious as well as on the physical transformation. Om Namo Bhagavate. Somehow the time feels it's running quite fast today, but we'll end the session. Thank you so much for joining in and for staying till the end. Remembering to take the chant with us so that we become the chant and the chant becomes us. Thank you.
Thank you, Tara.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.